Okay, Mad King versus Sim.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, Coach Pat.
How are we doing?
How does it feel to be the owner of the latest meme?
I don't know. I feel like I'm an anomalous right now. I can't believe I did it twice. I did it once, and not many people saw it, and I did it again.
It's alright to screw it up once, not so much to do it twice.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I am just happy I beat Setsuki's.
Yeah, I mean, you did well. There was one game where you started off a little shaky, and Drew and I were like, "Are you tilting?" But then you ended up fine, so it was all good.
Yeah. Played the long game with that YOLO anarchy.
What are you gonna do?
Dude, it was all part of the plan.
Right? Yeah. You gotta play at least once.
That YOLO anarchy is what enabled me to land the 10 throw.
You're right. Yeah. And I think 5X is a player that dodges nearly 100% of the time there. I mean, he did it against me.
Fair enough. Okay. So, talking about this match.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, I'm live, yeah.
Oh, hello. For those of you that don't know, CPAT here for the first time ever on
For the
this
first time ever.
on this recording.
Yeah.
Bad matchup for Quince, but Mad King's the best of them. It's bad because on knockdown, when Quince is knocked down, sorry, not when Geiger's knocked down. When Quince is knocked down, Geiger Jack just wins so many combats because all Quince can do is ace or gold burst out of it, and that combined with the power of temporal distortion makes life quite a living hell when Quince is knocked down, like right now, for example.
Yeah, Mad King, Mad King's theory on this matchup basically is play as aggressive as possible in the early game and just try to kill Geiger before you get to the checkmate scenario.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's the way to go. Just especially because obviously with two truths, Quince does have kind of that superior card draw where he can go in early and still be fine by mid game.
That is a really good answer to that TD, or that Patriot Mirror turn.
That was sick. Maybe I would have liked to see a jack there instead of having to spend two aces, but
That's still sick tech.
yes, it was very sick. I'm not sure if it was 100% necessary to win combat there with Mad King only at 4 cards, but
now you can just kind of sit on Mad King and like the early lead that he's gotten is
it's gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Mad King's only on 4 cards and their life
Yeah.
totals are even, so it's not exactly where Quince wants to be, having burned a lot of resources.
I'm assuming he top decked that jack, otherwise he would have just played the jack last turn.
Staying aggressive despite his minuscule hand size at the moment.
I'm assuming a 2 truths is coming up soon.
He
No,
would have played
really?
it by now if he had one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like
Maybe
Mad King will play that shit by dumping 3 cards on turn 1, even if they're garbage.
and that's completely fine. Get
Yeah.
that early damage in, get that 20-ish health differential early. That's definitely worth it to spend only 1-2.
So he does get his draw from this, but he will be knocked down,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be Geiger's turn.
Interesting. Interesting that Sim just picked Geiger. I mean, obviously he knew Mad King plays Quince, but I've never seen Sim play Geiger before.
Sim plays a lot of characters.
He
Like,
does, yeah. He's like,
Sim
he's
brought out
one-
a Troc against me just because Visor told him to.
that's funny.
Like, he had literally never played him before and was like, yeah, let's
Yo!
just play the counter pick.
Yo, that was sick.
Dude, cross up on TD turn is dope. Get some extra damage.
5 into king and they'll do it again.
Now this might be lethal with that 15 damage.
Probably not, seeing that AA is gone. But it's gonna be a good chunk of damage, for sure.
He might not have too much else in his hand.
I mean, if he could if he can like if he has like 2 time spirals in his hand, like a bunch of normals, they could piece stuff together. But yeah,
no, he's just looping.
Yeah.
Keep Quince low on cards. Keep him on the ground. Don't let him play.
Hold that advantage time. He's fishing for another jack here.
He's only got 1 spiral left? No, he's got 3. No.
He's got 3 because he spent that AA earlier.
I forgot about the AA.
It's just our Geiger's hand's not great. Then
welcome to Lucas-san and Fra.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, welcome to the Raz recording for the first time.
So I was on 1, but Mad King's dead, right? Oh no!
You're missing the running joke, Deluxe, which is CPAT is here for the first time every time.
Oh yes.
And they'll do it again here on Quince's knockdown. Geiger, I think, is out of time spirals though. The way
you can't have 2, or Mad King's dead.
I mean, the way he's playing, if he had a time spiral, he would have played it, and it would have certainly been lethal last turn. But Sim doesn't have one, so I think like Wake Up Patriot Mirror would be sick. Matt King has one. He had the 3rd one, really.
So he doesn't have a 6 or something?
Like he doesn't have the high roll. Like
he might have set that up. He did that 8 a couple turns ago.
That's true.
Yeah, but last turn he should have died. This is so good.
I was gonna say, it's not like he's doing it just to torture him.
Yeah, his hand must be like 2 throw. Or I guess he only had 3 cards left last turn. It's like 2 throw, or like 3 throw.
Or possibly a burst.
Yeah. Burst is very possible.
Yo, the Q.
What
Maybe he's just trolling him.
No, there's no way he's just trolling him. Tell me he's got the throw, right? Oh my god.
What? This has to be in trolling, right? Like, this has to be.
He could have had a hand of, like, nothing but 2s?
What could you even have? Like, 5, 6 Joker?
No, because the 5 would have killed last turn.
That's true.
No, he had a hand of nothing but 2s and Jokers, and he's been top-decking time spirals like a boss.
God. I'm glad we're recording this game. This game is really good.
Oh boy.
And it sort of begins for Mad King. I probably...
5 cards, though.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does begin, because there's a good chance that Mad King has the 2 by now. He's down to 30 cards in deck. He doesn't.
Is a really strong reveal there, given he did not have the throw to follow up that Q.
Yeah, I think the K is near checkmate.
Yeah, you just play that.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
With the BM, look what I top deck.
Well, I mean, to be honest, he probably did just top deck that.
That explains it. Single ace, Joker.
Then you power up the Jokers for the ace. 100%. I mean, it's not something you do super often, but you... Unless he drew the second Joker super late.
I can definitely see going ahead and keeping on the hand and not killing it, because then you have so much protection, because you can just, wait it out, and if Mad King got anything going, he had the blue bursts to get out of the spins.
Yeah, I would have powered up.
You wouldn't have? I would have.
No.
Just because you win the game. Like, there's like a 96% chance you win the game. I'll take those odds. Right, the only way that Mad King can get out of that is if he draws an AA, which at 4 cards he'd have to top deck it because he can't power up for it, or if he draws a Joker.
So some people think this matchup is very good for Valerie, for Geiger, and some people think it's good for Valerie.
I think it is close to even, but if it's somebody's favor, I think it's Geiger's slightly.
I think it's like Geiger advantage.
I think I can agree with that, though I definitely can agree that this matchup is better for Mad King than the Quince Geiger matchup.
The thing I'm confused is why Mad King did not immediately go to his Manelker.
Manelker, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
He's been playing Manelker a lot, too.
I also don't know why Sim would have gone for a 7 throw on Valerie's KD. Like, if you're going to go for a throw, why not use your slowest
go for like a mix-up.
Yeah. Seems strange.
Yeah, I agree. Should have just played a slow throw.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all throws are kind of created equal in this matchup because you're going to be using throws after time spirals.
Skill shot.
Sort of, but there are choice times where you need to outthrow Valerie if she's used her 7s and doesn't have burst of speed.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
there are times
7 throws are
late
also
game.
7 attacks, which you can just kind of plug into random shit for damage.
I guess so, but
true.
7 throws are really important even up against Valerie, I'd say.
Okay, so we got skill shot into 25 damage and draw 2 aces, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Skill shot.
Yeah, the joke of there, of course, being that there is no skill involved in hitting Valerie's king.
Skilled on.
Mad King has gotten a lot of aggression this game. I'm surprised.
I think you have to play this matchup pretty aggressive. Keep Geiger from building.
2 poke into AA. That's good damage. Gets 2 cards out of that.
No, he's just gonna leave it.
No, he's just gonna. Yeah, I mean, save the damage. It's not like you have a ton of it right now in your hand with 7 cards as Val.
I'm surprised Sim is being so aggressive at this life deficit. With throws in particular.
With throws, yeah, I don't...
Like,
Maybe...
aggressive with attacks I could get, because Mad King will want to press his advantage with throws.
Yeah, like K here's a good card to be aggressive with. 7 throw, I don't think is a good card to be aggressive with, especially because the mix-up there, like the obvious immediate mix-up there is attacker. Or throw with a burst of speed behind it.
I don't know, you can't always respect the burst of speed from Valerie because Valerie doesn't always have the burst of speed, and if you always respect the burst of speed, Valerie's in a very comfortable position.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's a true statement.
At the same time, though, I feel like the chances of Mad King dialing off on the gas when he's firmly in the driver's seat are pretty low.
Good block here. This is the first successful block from Geiger.
Like, Geiger plays this matchup fairly similarly to how he plays versus Setsuki, where you just try to block where you can and then just mash aces at
And then AA Air King, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you take Valerie's head off with Cycloid.
Yeah. Valerie just happens to have 10 more life than Setsuki and doesn't get a new hand every time she drops her spaghetti.
Yeah. Right.
What are you talking about? Valerie does get a new hand, because when she does everything, she does giant straights and fills her hand instead of normal attacks with aces.
Yeah.
Or when she throws, you should then do aces and draw a new card.
The difference is you know what's going to be in her hand every time she does a dump, because it puts exactly one kind of thing in her hand.
Okay,
that was
skill shot.
a very smart dodge, actually.
Skill shot doesn't hit. Yeah, I 100% agree with that dodge.
Yeah, because King is a really strong answer to TD, because that beats throw, that beats jack, that beats blocking for extra fuel.
Yeah.
It's like that 50% chance of beating blocks along with,
Unfortunately for Mad King, red blocks are now safe.
Yeah, no more skill shots, because Sim just blocks red every time. With 2 black kings in the discard. Goes for the cross up.
Usually the second black king hits, or the second red king.
Queen doesn't tell. I guess Queen trades with King, but Queen over Ace maybe tells you that Mad King only has 2. He's trying to hit a throw into AA.
Ooh, back to the ground.
Speak of the devil, throw into maybe AA coming, or was expected to have that throw actually hit.
Wanted to do a throw.
Sim,
like a 6
maybe
there.
go for the mix-up here? I don't know.
If I go for it twice. I think Mad King's just going to match Q again. Nope.
Okay.
Burst of speed normal is functionally
Burst of speed normal does the same thing, yeah. And gets a card out of it, too.
Mad King's probably perfectly comfortable with that interaction.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Sure, Geiger draws a card, but Mad King gets off his back.
Yeah.
Dodge there, okay. Maybe expecting ace or something, I don't know. Because kings are almost gone. Interesting that he doesn't follow up with like a single A,
Yeah, I think I would have done that there.
or even like a throw to knock him down. Because, go ahead.
I think that while I'm very comfortable, like, not following up after dodges against face downs, at that many cards in Geiger's hand, I totally would have just followed up anyway. It's like, what is he going to get specifically?
Yeah, he's already going to have enough fuel to kill you. Why are you worried about giving him 2 more?
I will also note to anyone watching this later, this is a win-in for the top 5. Whoever makes it in. Whoever doesn't is not.
Yes. Did I say I said that, didn't I? I don't even remember.
I think you might have.
I did the math for this division. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did because it's your division. I remember. But yeah, this is a win match, which is very good for Mad King, seeing that he like conceded 1 match midway through. Good throw here.
This could be lethal if there's no face down.
Into Jack plus plus.
Jack
There's
plus
a good
plus. This is lethal if it isn't, and it is.
It is, but you got to spend it there.
You can't really.
You had to have known that was going to be real. Like, jokering the dodge was at most 21 it was going to save.
Yeah. Throw 6 AA is not lethal there, only is 28. Right? Yeah, because Setsuki's does 29 and her AA does 1 more damage.
I think it could have been reasonable for Mad King to not play through with the lethal and knock him down and go for a mix-up.
So,
that being said, he's already used 3 of his 2s and 3 of his 3s.
I expect AA here from Sim.
I expect AA 100% from Sim.
Or King, if he's got another.
It's unlikely, but I mean, no aces drawn, no aces powered up for.
Yep.
Yep.
The facest up cycloid.
Yeah.
See, that was especially bad for Mad King because Mad King only has 5 dodges left in his deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5 dodges left.
Oh, that was maybe a bad place for a Joker. There's good odds that Sim doesn't have another ace.
I think you kind of have to.
I think he has 1 ace, and I think you kind of have to do it there. Actually, you're kind of right, I'd say. The odds of having 2 more aces there is what? I don't know. I can't do that off the top of my head, like an approximation. I'd have to say it's like less than 30% though, especially because he didn't power up for a single one.
Yeah, much less than 30.
Oh, so he's got to burn 2 bursts of speed to get past that. Does he have them?
He probably has it. Wait, no.
Nope, there.
Okay, he does have it.
He does.
Yeah. Otherwise, you never play the 4 there.
But the question is, does he have enough? Does he have anything to make it worth it? Really? He had nothing.
Oh.
I think he has AA. Actually, no. He spent 1 of his aces earlier. He's down to 5 cards too.
He's on really low cards. His hand's probably chock full of throws.
So Sim now has confirmed AA and definitely enough damage to kill Mad King off the throw.
Off anything.
Yeah. So Mad King is now in the don't fuck up situation.
Yes.
And Mad King used another dodge.
How many's he got left?
4.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 3, and 2 4s.
Yep. Did Sim just push AA here?
Yeah, probably.
I would ace, but I would slow ace.
TSH.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's definitely a mix-up there because Mad King could definitely just A.
Oh!
That was sick.
And the insta-concede.
That was sick.
Damn.
Denying Sim the packs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Does it actually deny packs? Because I thought all they
it does.
changed was when you concede, you don't have a chance to get packs.
Oh, that might be the case. I would have to go back and check the wording.
I don't know.
Because that was what people were exploiting. They were conceding against bots. And so I would expect that it only removes the person who concedes from the chance of getting packs.
I wonder if you can still get packs. I'll test this tonight, actually. Jesus Christ, the Geiger. my god.
Spocky Ghost over here. Coach Pat.
Meanwhile, Jesus Christ, how do I come back from that? I don't think I can come back from that. Mad King switches to the Geiger mirror, which is kind of an oops, I don't know what to do.
I don't know why he didn't just go.
I think I would have gone to. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess Manelker's prone to just getting shit on by Degrey or Zane in the following game, but
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe
still.
Matt King did testing has agreed with the rest of the world that maybe Manelker is not that good.
I think he's still living that delusion, but perhaps he's
yeah, I
come to
think
his
I think
senses.
Mad King's still bully, because Mad King was telling me yesterday how Manelker Trox like very close to 5-5. I'm like, no, it's not.
I was playing that against a random new player the other day, and it just felt rude. I felt like a bad person.
I mean, it's hard. Midori Manelker is also equally bad. Rook Manelker's not that bad, but it's still
Yo,
kind
we
of
got
bad.
Cross
Oh, right. Good job, Mad King.
Mix up here.
Mad King loves his mix-ups as Geiger.
He does, and he likes going to the king, especially for the to do it again. Interesting that I mixed up with a 3 there. I wonder if it's like oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I wonder if it's kind of like a value trap, and then he goes for the 5 this turn. That'd be sick.
3 seems okay.
Yeah, but like 3 kind of there's a little bit of like an okay, I don't have a 5, so I'm gonna mix it with a 3 instead.
Oh, nice
Well, I think the
block.
dodge is better than the block, but still. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because wake up time spiral is a real thing in the mirror.
We saw it
Yeah.
earlier. Earlier, Sim hit a block with a J and knocked Mad King down, and then Mad King woke up with the J.
So, how much damage do you think he has behind this?
I don't know that.
If he goes everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
45, okay.
45.
That was a pretty hefty chunk of damage.
And he's still got like more than enough cards left.
Yeah, he's only 2 cards down. And we've
Yep.
got the 8.
And the search for the obvious king here.
Now the question is,
Well,
do
you search
play
for the obvious king, and then you throw their block, obviously.
No,
Yo!
it's not. That's not the answer. 5 and a king. Get that normal draw too. 5 and a queen. Get that. Oh, right, because it's unjokerable still.
So does Mad King also have the all-throw Geiger hand?
I
You
think
wanna-
he's got. Yeah, I think he's got some normals in there that don't combo into 5.
Yeah, well, wouldn't you still play it just in case so that something's lethal?
Yo, we got
next-
TD up against TD here. Sim definitely does not have any damage in his hand. Like maybe he's got 30, but not more than that. He's got 30 if he spent some normals on that. I would assume. Good block here.
Mad King just confidently blocking, like, you're not gonna play a throw or a time spiral at me.
And even if you do, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to take 30 damage, but oops, you're down to 1 card, and I can easily exploit that now.
Yeah, looking very, very set to take this game dominantly. And there's the TSH to close it out.
Alright, so what's Sim gonna go to?
Good question. Does Sim play Manelker?
I'm sure Sim plays someone. Sim could play Zane, right?
Zane's not
Sim?
that strong of a counter pick to Geiger, though.
I think
Sim?
Zane and Manelker are kind of like equal on that front.
No.
You don't think? 'Cause I don't think the Manelker matchup's that bad.
Try to
I think,
convince Riker that Zane and Manelker are equal counter picks to fucking Geiger.
I think they're both slight advantage or slight disadvantage Geiger.
You're nuts.
Am I? Maybe. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure there was a whole bunch of sets the other day in which, like, Zane versus Geiger happened more than once, and Geiger didn't win any games.
But yeah, that's because Merciful Fate and I shat on the cap and low tier hero.
Hey, no, I
Yeah.
thought Geiger won 1 game. It was 8-1 or something.
No, it was 8-0. We both
Yeah,
followed.
It was 8-0. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It It was pretty funny to watch. Okay, this was actually what I was expecting. Sim plays a lot of Degrey, and Degrey Geiger seems to be like even-ish.
Even-ish, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say slight Degrey favor, perhaps, but
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, even to slight Degrey favor, I think it's the consensus.
Geiger does have to be careful because he could get.
Ooh,
Okay, I like this
9
first
throw.
turn.
So fast.
the opening goober throw.
And this is how you win this matchup as Geiger. You just keep Degrey on the ground.
Yep.
Degrey on the ground has very few options.
Yep, and this is probably gonna be 2 into King.
That throw wasn't beating anything from Mad
2
King.
Queen King. 2 Queen Jack. Just get that damage in. It's fine.
I maybe question using the Jack there, despite the damage, because Jack's super good against Degrey's knockdown.
Jack's a good not wake up option, but
Jack is
no.
also fantastic early game before Degrey has established ace dodge. Like, Mad King's doing what I feel a lot of people don't do enough, but I also do, is play heavy attack range against Degrey early game.
Early.
You don't want because Degrey really wants to spend a lot of time throwing.
Yo!
Okay.
What an answer!
Okay. Not letting Sim ace dodge there.
I don't like gold bursting against troublesome rhetoric attack to beat the 7 throw, because the mix-up is 7 throw or ace dodge, and losing to half the mix-up seems kind of bad. Except whenever it
people
works.
play. There's like a resurgence lately of troublesome rhetoric king or troublesome rhetoric queen is what I got hit with yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can always see those as corner cases instead of 7 throws, because obviously you can't 7 throw every time.
Right.
Ooh.
Ace dodge here.
So, Sim probably just has a bunk, because I would not advocate going down to, like, 2 cards.
Yeah. It's Geiger. I just throw here. Yeah. Yeah, that early gold burst tells me, you know what, maybe Geiger's the second one. Especially spending a gold burst on a 4 turn, like that definitely says I have a second Joker.
Well, now Mad King doesn't have any jokers against Degrey. He has to be very careful he doesn't get surprised.
The wake up 10 throws.
Damn.
Wake up throws always doing work.
Into I don't really know if I agree with comboing into the flash kick there.
He's probably got 2 more, dude.
Oh right. Of course.
He's got at least 3 aces. He's got DPs.
Welcome to the call, Joe.
The only thing I don't like about it is oh my god, Mad King is having some sick reads right now. The only thing I don't like about it is that it removes Sim's kind of like low enough, like now-ish. Maybe next turn will be low enough. But like I always like having
Yeah, he went for the lethal.
knockdown off.
He should have just played the slow side, I think.
Well, I think that was supposed to be a hard read at undercutting a king.
Yeah,
I mean it's always
Or some other button.
to go for the 0.0 that kills them, but whatever.
I mean, it was also like super safe.
Okay.
Yeah,
so this
exactly.
Here comes maximum damage.
This is like queen something, right?
Yeah, there's no jokers, so this is bunk.
Queen
city.
2, 3. That's fine. That's a sick combo.
It's 23, dude.
Look at that damage. God damn.
Hashtag Degramage.
I
only had, like,
definitely
1 point on
agree
most.
with.
Spent lowest normals on that.
I do definitely agree with going like 2-3 instead of having a J. If he has a J, not playing the J there because he didn't have any moral high ground off of that.
He had 1.
No, he didn't. He ended on the same
Oh,
amount of cards
snap
because
about
the ace returns to the hand before moral high ground.
He got.
triggers.
It's in the combat log. He got 1
Is
damage
it?
on his.
Oh
cube.
no, yeah, I lied.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
But not only that, I kind of like Jay as a combat reveal for Gary in this matchup.
It beats it trades with.
It trades
Fast
with
Spiral.
fast time spiral. It beats a lot. Beats just a regular normal, which Geiger's like more than willing to do.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with burst baiting there instead of taking the knockdown.
I think I would have taken
Got
a
like
knockdown
one
100%. Knockdown against 4-card Degrey.
Yes,
I think
godlike.
Sim's gonna queue.
I think Sim's gonna king.
PCP. Close enough.
Normal throw. I like that. That's something I don't see enough of. Because a lot of people like to just block dodge the 7. I don't know why, but a lot of people like to do that.
So is Mad King going for Wake Up Jack here? Or
Yeah,
is he just
I
gonna
think
try
I
to
think
catch the
I think
dodge?
he's just going for the wake up safe-ish option.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
did we
That's
miss
the thing.
something?
Well, you're dead. GG.
Did we miss something? Did he like power up for this or no?
That's,
He
that's,
powered up for 1 ace. He played 2
Oh,
Well, he's
lot of
got 2 in his
spirals.
Discord.
Yeah, so he drew 3 and powered up for 1 over the
Oh
course
no,
of the
this
game.
this was just the Mad King Geiger bullshit draw that I see so often. No offense to Mad King and all, but he draws so many more time spirals than the average Geiger. I don't know why.
So Sim's staking it out with Degrey instead of going to a counter pick.
I mean, despite what happened early game, Degrey didn't do that bad.
Ooh, yep,
Backing
there's,
down to
there's the
40.
early time spiral, like I said.
Yeah, there's that 10 knockdown into the setup.
I did.
Sim, you kind of do you mash it out here? Do you mash out like a king or a jack?
Ooh.
I guess you should have. This is 5 into either big damage or a knockdown. Yeah, that knockdown and they'll do it again. Mad King definitely knows how to play this matchup.
Yep.
I think in general it's good to be aggressive against Degrey. Turn up as an 8.
There's that king that we were talking about earlier. Look at that life lead already. Already Sim's down to 2/3.
It's only 15.
Oh
Counts
no.
the PCP to get him back in the game.
He's been using that PCP like very early. I think a little too early.
I like the K. I don't think I'd play the Q.
Just get that extra damage in, I guess.
Mad King
Nah, but
throws
there's
here.
always time to get in a Q.
Yeah, I would throw if I was Mad King. Oh,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
just get PCP to get.
The Angel Dust.
I mean, that was a pretty strong PCP there.
I
'cause-
don't
Yeah, it really
like
was.
that at all.
Need damage.
I hate when Degreys do this when they spend their PCP into 0 damage afterwards.
Yeah.
I actually am with casual Pat. I just refuse to play PCP unless I have something good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
unless I'm down to like 3 cards and I need to play PCP, I will never play PCP unless I have AA or
I
like
agree.
6 Jack behind it. Because it's too
Even
it's
5-6, I'll do it. But that's
It's
the
too
lowest.
valuable of a card to only get 8 damage out of it.
Yeah.
2-3 still puts you at 16. So
2/3 is
But if you only
okay.
If you only have 2-3, then if you have to flip it, you get nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this.
You
Yeah.
really do want the ace. But like
Ace
a
is
jack is
optimal.
okay.
Jack is like very
That's a lot. Of,
iffy.
So-
It's a lot of 8s.
okay.
Sim
Oh, no.
riding the no fucks express at the moment. Mad King
Yeah, I think
not
this
biting
dodge was
that
very
one.
face up here. They didn't give me enough time to call it, but I would have called
Mad
it.
King doesn't
I
want
should-
to
Mad King, be a man. Gold burst.
Gold.
Things could go very horribly wrong, I think, if he tried to do that.
Got him.
Oh, got him.
Says
Oh,
you're not
AA
going
there.
to play naked AA.
I would have. But it's a good button.
It's a good button. It's a
Especially
really
with
good button.
Geiger. How many TRs does he play? Is that his 3rd one? Yeah, it's the 3rd one. Guacamole. But what is
Oh,
crazy, man.
like
3
this 7,
TRs,
this 7,
3
this 7
PC.
I can get behind because
Yeah.
of course there's an AA there.
I mean, I don't think he would have attacked into it if he didn't have an AA or a king behind it.
Yeah.
There's no real point to attacking it if you're not going to outdamage it. When you have that much of a life lead and that low of a hand.
Is Sim out of throws? I think Sim could very likely be out of throws here.
Probably.
He's used 3 of his 7s, 4 of his 8s,
Very
2 of his
likely.
10s.
Yeah. As Mad King, you just spam block.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Down back, boys.
Sim needs to find an ace
Surgeons of
dodge
aces.
rather than normal dodging.
That's fine. You power up that for that ace, and guess what? You block again.
This is a serious comeback.
Oh,
Okay, or you
just
AA
win.
through,
Or you just die, yeah.
or you AA through.
All right, Mad King makes it in.
Mad King makes it into playoffs. Very well played.
Is he second seed? Or
No,
is
he's
it
a 4 or 5 seed.
Okay. Alright.
Let me pull up. You want to pull up the post on the recording there that I made? Shoutouts to my post, by the way. Shoutouts to me.
Shoutouts to Raziak for clinching first.
Woo! Well, I can still lose first if I drop my spaghetti to FS Fred, but I don't plan on doing that.
I strongly recommend against dropping spaghetti.
Yeah, always keep your spaghetti firmly in your hand. Oh, we were supposed to. Did you implement that spag meter that I told you to do earlier?
Spag meter.
Sorry, I didn't.
Alright,
Okay,
peace
that's
out.
fine. All right, peace, man.
for
We'll
casting,
have to do
Dork.
that for the next one. I think the best position Mad King can get is third, but it's like very, very unlikely. Like it's very likely, like in a 4 or 5 seed.
I think Nation has to drop his spaghetti for Mad King to get
Yeah,
third.
Nation needs to drop his spag to get third. For Mad King to get third, sorry.
Let's see. Pull up Heart of Darkness. No, not Hearts of Iron 4. Stop it, autocomplete.
Is here to help.
Yeah, with that win, that brings Mad King to 7-4. Does that get him in? He has a worse tiebreak than Vujak still.
Yeah, looking at all the scenarios I have.
Oh,
Mad
okay.
King is
I
in.
guess that pushes Sim down to 6th.
That pushes Sim down to 6th. Yeah, because Sim's tiebreak with that loss is now worse than Mad King's.
Yeah, so Vujak moves up to 4 and Mad King slips into 5.
Yes.
And then the only other thing that can happen is Nation and I can swap places. If Nation loses... If Nation goes 0-3 against Hydro, Mad King, I think, still cannot pass him at this point. since he
Mad
won
King.
3-2.
The only thing Mad King can get is 5th place.
Yeah.
Or 4th, I guess. Yeah, he can get 4th place, but he can't. He'll have to play in, which is good. Seeing how he dropped a game to forfeit. And we are welcoming Mad King to the call for a little post game interview, maybe.
Yeah, we are still
Post
recording.
game interview.
Good run back, dude. I thought you were screwed after
I
going
thought I was screwed, and then I was just like, wait a second. If I just pick Geiger and win the Geiger mirror, he's going to play Degrey, because I don't think he plays anyone else he wants to play in that matchup. And I don't think I've lost that matchup yet in a serious game.
Yeah, you play that matchup really well. Like, I was talking with the rest of our commentators here during the set, and pointing out that you play versus Degrey basically exactly like I do, where you mash attacks early in the game and just put him on his ass.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Once
it's
you
a
knock
very-
him down, he can't do anything. He is very soft to spirals on the first couple of turns specifically, unless you know he has a really early ace dodge. If he has really early ace dodge, queen, king, like whatever, he got a great draw. That's 1 game out of 1,000. Who cares? Just brush it off and accept that his hand probably sucks now.
Yeah.
And then if he's on his ground in the mid game and I have a big hand in TD, or even like a moderate hand in TD, he's really upset.
Yeah, you did really well playing that out.
I think you played like a very textbook Geiger in that matchup. Like I couldn't find a single incorrect play that you made in those 2 games. So I think it was
I will
very
say
well
on the
played.
last TR attack, where I played the 2 and confirmed into Time Spout Hurricane, the second ace was drawn off the normal draw.
Yo, hype!
That's it.
So that was just, I don't want to lose to fucking PCC.
I didn't want to get taken in the musical. I didn't have a joker, and I was like, if I draw a king, a jack, a queen, or an ace, this is a good play. If I don't draw any of these, it's still a good play because I'm not taking 28. And then it was like, oh, I could just get to blow him up. Cool.
Surprise, AA.
And I think that shook him because then I was able to block because he was really trying to hit Arbiter at me. And then get Cycloid, had Cycloid plus Joker, play Cycloid, win games.
Yeah, we
God,
thought you
that
were
game-
just gonna fucking sit on it because he powered up all those 8s, so it was like he just doesn't have throw, just down
He doesn't
back.
have throws left. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really
Yeah.
surprised he went for that AA.
It was safe. Like, what's gonna happen? He ace dodges, or he like normal
He ace dodges
dodges,
and drops his whole hand as a result.
and then I have the Joker, and then he has no damage left, and then I really get to sit on it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
But either way, very well done. I believe this clinches you 5th. I don't think there's a way
It clinches me
you can lose
5th,
it
regardless of what happens with
Yeah,
Nation.
regardless of what happens, you get 5th.
The Valerie Geiger game upset me just because he drew literally every Dragon Punch ever.
I mean, sometimes that happens.
Also, losing the Quince game to a top deck 8 was like, but what are you gonna do?
To be fair, you should have lost that game much earlier.
Yeah.
I should have. My hand was literally checkmated every turn that I blocked in that TD by what he played. It was really depressing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the matchup.
I was like, why can't I just die? Get me out of this.
Just kill me.
And apparently he couldn't. I guess what happened was he played the 8 and saw spiral, and couldn't kill me with them because he was drawing them one at a time.
Yeah, because his hand was single ace Joker. So
Lord. Which also means I had a really hard time coming back anyway, because getting through 2 Jokers when I'm at 2 life against Geiger is no bueno.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he would have
Also drawing no 2s.
Yeah, that was pretty butts. I saw. Now that I think of that. But at any rate, I'm going to end the recording here. So thank you, CPAT, the now absent Deluxe, Fra, and Wampa for casting with me. This has been DRB Cast.
Thanks for having me.
Signing off.
See you again for the first time.
Damn it, CPAT.
Damn it.
What?